guys. How is everybody today? Well, I hope. It's really fucking hot. So, okay. La Santisima Muerte. And I just love being corrected when I first wake up. Love it. A white person trying to speak Spanish. That's just very, very non-judgmental and whatever, so whatever. Off, away with you, seriously. Yeah, I don't like to be corrected when I get woken up. It's fucking rude. So, okay, yesterday I taught you guys how to kind of get a relationship built with La Santisima Muerte, and then I told you how to construct the altar. Your basic altar. I will post pictures. Reddit. Find me on Reddit, you guys. I'm finding that's to be a very good source of, to just kind of post different videos, and so much in the witchcraft forum, and traditional witchcraft, and the Ouija, and all that great stuff. So, alright. First, these are called Milagros. Oh, they are. They're little charms, and this is for La Rojo. This is La Santisima's red aspect. So what it is a face dedicated to her, made under the patronage of La Santisima Muerte, and it has all kinds of different milagros, which are charms that are sacred to her, inside. So I used to have the spiritual market, not anymore. That was too much. So I did that one. I got really creative and I did that one for her. And they're all empowered by her, for her, to bring her blessings and protection. So yes, each one has sacred herbs, seeds, all kinds of stuff inside. So that is La Blanca, the white aspect of her. La Rojo, La Blanca, even though she does have black around her, it's still right there, the white. So those two. And then I have La Negra for her. I really like this one. That one's one of my favorites. I don't use these though. I don't use these. These were made to order, and nobody ordered them, or client did not pay for them. So whatever. I like them. So yeah, all the seeds and different milagros inside. Very fun and festive things to make. Very tedious, very literally tedious. I sculpted the clay, everything. I mean everything. Just to get that to look like that. I have La Santisima Muerte incense. I have La Santisima Muerte oil, spritz spray. This is my whatever, just a little amulet, a little charm with an amethyst at the very top of her head. And it's the world. Part of her arm broke off, but yes, she very crafty. It's very fun to get crafty with her. She's very crafty. So yeah, those milagros are very good to have when you're honoring her. So I'm just going to give you guys the basics of offerings. So this is kind of like a part one, offerings to La Santisima Muerte. I'm waiting to be corrected again. Oh, that's right, I have to wait till I upload the video and then get corrected tomorrow morning. Or tonight. Alright, I gotta have a cigarette, you guys. It's really hot. Okay, so offerings made to La Santisima Muerte, part 1. Cigarette for her. There you go, mi madre. Give her a couple puffs, always. So, okay. This says, Offerings to Santisima Muerte should be gifts that come from the heart. So, not items that are used simply to decorate her altar. These offerings are extensions of yourself, just like those tools that I've created. Those are extensions of myself for her. So, it's an extension of your faith and your loyalty to her. So, these are the things that are appropriate for her, and items that she is known to be fond of. You can choose any of these offerings as you feel you are drawn to give. You can even offer a combination of these offerings. I would suggest that you try to keep food offerings down to a minimum, except for bread offerings. Other food offerings are best given only once a week. Keep in mind that I am talking about food offerings placed on the altar that is not part of spell work with La Santisima Muerte, so which is building a relationship with her and giving her offerings. So this has nothing to do with spell work at all. Bread. Bread is the basic thing that she always has on her altar. I always place it on the right side. So, bread offerings are very much enjoyed by La Santisima Muerte. Any type of bread is appropriate, though through this person's experience, she has noticed quicker responses when she designed a day for certain types of bread. So she gives offerings of bread 2 days out of the week on Tuesdays. I like that. I do it too. Tomorrow, Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, this person likes to offer brown wheat or rye bread. And on Thursdays, this person also offers white bread. White bread, including white bread. That didn't make any sense. Why did they repeat themselves twice? So, okay. I didn't know that about the wheat bread. I always give her just a piece of white bread. She loves it. It keeps a steady flow of food in the home. That's what that's for. So, making a routine offering of bread to Santisima Muerte ensures that everyone in the household will always have enough to eat. It keeps hunger away from the home and encourages plenty of good nutritious foods we have in the home, and enough to share if need be. So like we were very blessed with our garden this year. We've been sharing it with our family, our immediate family and close friends. Perfect. That's exactly the way she works. I love it. She's amazing. She really is amazing, you guys. So some good choices of bread offerings are slices of French bread. The French bread is a definite. I've noticed that she does love French bread, and she loves jalapenos, we call them. So, French bread, white bread, pumpernickel, wheat, rye, whole grain, pita. Pitas are so good. That sounds really good. I'm getting hungry. And also tortillas. Once a bread offering given to La Santisima Muerte is removed from the altar, it should be bagged up and scattered outdoors for the wild animals and birds to feed on. So nothing that you give her goes to waste. Nothing. You don't give her giant meals or feasts. Just simple things that she likes. That also correspond to the home and your own everyday life. So, fruit. Okay, fruit offerings are given to La Santisima Muerte. They should be good quality fresh fruits. And yeah, they should be. I used to give her bananas. I know she likes apples. I always like to give her a plate of apples with cinnamon sprinkled on them, and then I put 9 candles in each of the 9 apples. It's very fun. I do that for her on Day of the Dead. So I do that on November 1st or November 2nd, or I do it from All Hallows Eve all the way until November 2nd. So it's very fun. Very fun. Alright. So, you do not place the fresh fruit, or do not place fruit on the altar if the outside skin is marred in any way. The best selections are those with a fragrant odor and outside skin is smooth and free of surface blemishes. Nicks, dings, wormholes, or breakage. So, getting ashes on myself. So yeah, she loves her fruit. So apples. For working with her, that sweet red apples are favored over sour green apples. This person's own personal favorites are the red delicious apples and the gala apples. Those are mine too. I love gala apples. They're very, very good. And I know she likes them too. She likes red delicious from me. So, in this person's opinion, these two types of apples are the sweetest, and most of the grocery stores always have them in an abundance, no matter what time of year it is. True. Very true. But they're very expensive. Oh my god. So if you want to use green apples, save them to use as part of a ritual or spell work. Offer the sweet red ones when you are giving an offering from the heart. Apples are good energies of luck and love. As the fruit begins to look a little old, or begins to wilt and change colors, this is when they should be removed from the altar again, and bag them up and throw them outdoors for the wild to feed on. So again, we are not wasting any food whatsoever. I've even sat down with her, and I have had a meal with her. It's just like when you go out and on Day of the Dead, and you sit. You have the dumb supper. Yes, so it's just like that. Very, very similar. I mean, it's coming from the same culture, so of course it's going to be similar. Craving a cigarette. So yes, apples, big time. Oranges. So oranges on the altar are symbolic of health and harmony and carry a good supply of these energies. The best oranges this person has found for altar use are the regular navel oranges and Valencia oranges. I've never heard of that, so I would use a blood orange. I just think blood orange would be a lot better. Personally, for me, that's what I've done. So in this person's opinion, these are the sweetest and both last a long time on the altar without rotting too quickly. So, yeah, that's true. I also use the blood oranges. That's what I use. But tend to use them for more spell work and dedication purposes. In dedication, use the blood orange is by far the best. These can be used when dedicating an object to Santisima Muerte, such as divination tools, or when you are dedicating yourself to working with her. Since the blood orange, not only for its name, but also its red color, symbolizes blood itself. So, and we saw that last year in the Women in Horror Month, the blood orange segment with Jessica Cameron. I loved it. It was amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. You'll love it. Say, coconut. What spirit does not like coconuts? So, coconut can be used on the altar, but it should first be broken open and the milk drained into a small cup. Both the meat of the coconut and the milk are offered at the same time. This person likes to dress her feet, the feet of the statue, which is the tiny bit of the coconut milk. I've done that too, and she does it. She loves it. She loves it. And the coconut meat will last several days on the altar, but the milk, it goes bad quickly. So remove the milk after a day or two. If you can remove the meat from the shell, it makes a really good offering dish later. Coconuts carry a lot of cleansing and grounding energy. I have tons of coconut shells. So sometimes I do give her offering of bread, or whatever else, in a coconut shell. Or if I'm asking for, if she's helped me heal in some way, I'll give her an offering of an apple in a coconut shell. Just because. So, bananas. So bananas should be removed from the altar after 24 hours since they are not since they rot quickly. If you get them when they're when they're kind of green, and you can let them set on her altar for quite a bit longer until they actually get really ripe. So I like that. So also bananas have a tendency to attract small flies. They attract other insects as well. And you don't want insects or flies swarming around her altar. Bananas are great sources of fertility and fidelity energies. Yes, the bananas, they do attract those little gnat things. And and they get in her water. And it just pisses me off. So, anyways. Melons. I'm still waiting for my double D's. Dead serious. Okay, watermelon is another fruit that should be removed after 24 hours for the same reasons as oranges, because they rot and they get disgusting. Other good choices of melon for Santisima Muerte's altar include cantaloupe and honeydew. Oh, no. Cantaloupe I'm allergic. I swell up like a puffer fish. So yeah, I don't go anywhere near cantaloupe. So, melons on the altar attract prosperity. They do. Isn't that crazy? So these are just basic food offerings for her. Pineapple. Pineapple. Pineapples can be placed on the altar either sliced or whole. They are removed before rotting. Takes hold, you cut the rinds and place them in your bathwater to bring the blessings of Santisima Muerte to you. Pineapple on the altar is good for general protection purposes. I did not know that. I think that's very, very cool. The bathwater, I think that would be awesome. I really do. Alright, so offerings made to La Santisima Muerte Part 2. God, it's too hot today. Okay. So yeah. I don't want to share yet. Me working with her. Somebody wanted me to share how I work with her personally. I'm not ready for that yet, so I'm going to just guide you guys through the basics so you can get working with her. A lot of people love her, and a lot of people don't. I do. I love her to death. And really, the saint of death. She is the holy death. Or somebody corrected me this morning, the most holy death, which she is. So respects to her, to you, for correcting me. Yeah. She's also the saint of life, because life and death, they are just the same. Alright, so water. The water for her altar. Okay, so at least 1 glass of water. Clear. It should be very clear. Perfectly fine. Like, I use a really nice wine glass. I got for $1 at the dollar store. So I use that. I always, every Tuesday. Other people, they refresh her water every day. I only do it every Tuesday. Because her water stays very nice and clean. And everything on her altar stays just immaculate for some odd reason. So, at least 1 clear glass of water should be kept on the altar at all times. The glass should be clear with no designs. Plastic containers never be used. So I do for the holy water. That's it, but not for her glass of water. Tap water is fine to use, but if you are in an area with hard water, cleaning glass, it's gonna be a bitch because you're gonna have all that rust. So blue Dawn dish soap if you have hard water. Yes, and if you have hard water and you are white like me, Dawn dish soap. Alright. Using filtered water will help the alternative to the gunk that sticks to the glass. Water glasses should be cleaned and replaced with fresh water once a week. If you notice the water becomes cloudy or gray, dispose of the water outdoors and replace it with fresh water. This is a sign of negativity around you, which was captured in the glass. And I've had that happen many times. Many times, and I go and I replace the water. And I go to my front door. Front door, if the water is clear, I pour the water on each side in the front of my front door, the steps, just to kind of have her blessings and give the water back to the earth. If it's murky, or if there's like a bug in it, that she has transformed for me, or captured the negativity, I take it to the back door, and out the back door it goes. So, incense. I like to make my own incense for her. I'd really like to make my own incense for her. Yeah. Anyways, okay. I think this gives some... Yeah, if you guys ever remember me saying special incense for her. So yes. So incense for Santisima Muerte is found... She is fond of copal, cedar, myrrh, patchouli, and nagchampa for general burning. So for general burning, I always just use nagchampa. That's just my go-to. It's readily available here. Big time. Stick, cone, and loose incense is acceptable. Otherwise, here's a list of some incense and what they can be used for on her altar. Rose incense can be offered for love, passion, sexual matters, and lust. Sandalwood can be used for blessings and prosperity. Copal can be used for purification and success. Copal also connects you with the dead. It calls the dead. Myrrh can be used for protection. Jasmine can be used for money and good luck. Musk can be used for healing. Carnation can be used for love-related matters. So those are her incenses. Some of them. Just a few that she likes. I don't know how to say. She likes her wacky tobacco. A little bit in her incense. That's all I'm gonna say. So, okay, so she loves flowers too. She is a lady after all. Okay, so flowers. Try to keep the flowers fresh. Keep a fresh vase of flowers on the altar. Any flower may be given as an offering. Any flower. So you can also place specific types of flowers on the altar according to the work you are doing or the energies you want around. When the plant material begins to wilt or turn brown, snip the rotting portions off with a pair of scissors and remove it from the altar. Red flowers are symbolic of love and heartfelt matters. White flowers are symbols of purity, cleansing, and blessings. Yellow or gold flowers are symbolic of wealth. Pink flowers are symbolic of kindness and friendship. I think on my first offering with her, I gave her pink roses, pink rose petals, as from my heart, as an offering of friendship. And that was my hey, hi, I would like to work with you. My acceptance, like in yesterday's video, the acceptance prayer. So that's kind of what I did. Tobacco. Tobacco in the form of cigarettes or cigars can be used as offerings for La Santisima Muerte. This person likes to leave an ashtray, wooden matches, and a pack of cigarettes on her altar for her to indulge in at any time she wishes. These can be lit and the smoke blown over her image as an offering and for purification purposes. If you are a non-smoker, you can just wave the cigarette around and allow the smoke to make contact, or once it's lit, leave it to burn in the ashtray. The tobacco can also be used for invoking her. So, she always gets a cigarette, always. So, sometimes I'll sit down and I'll have coffee with her. I used to a lot. Sit down and just have coffee and a cigarette with her. She's traveled with me. Her giant statue that I created for her. It's like this, literally like this big. It's big. She went down to the cemetery with me, and it was just a very different experience from going by myself. I actually had her with me. It was cool. Very cool. Alright. Okay, so other plant material. Alright, here we go. So, other plants and stuff. Other plants and herbs Santisima Muerte favors are aloe vera. There's always supposed to be a male aloe vera plant hanging upside down above her altar. I cannot keep an aloe vera plant alive to save my own life. And they are not, like, you cannot, literally, it's like really hard to kill them, but I did. So, not for me. So the aloe vera, the acai, agave, agueweed, ash, basil, balm of Gilead, balmy, bamboo, banyan, belladonna, benzoin, betel nut, bladderwrack, bolo, boxwood, buckeye nuts, camphor, cayenne, chicory, chinaberry, cumin, devil pod, devil's claw, the devil's shoestring, dragon's blood, fava beans, ironweed, knotweed, licorice root, mastic, milk thistle, money pods. What are those? I've never... Oh, wait. Don't they look like money? Like sand dollars or something? Oregano, pecan, poplar, poppy seed, rosemary, rue, star anise, spearmint, stinging nettle, false unicorn root, vanilla, verbena, witch's grass, and yucca. Witch's grass. Okay, so those are her other plant materials that she likes. Okay, her beverages that she likes. She likes her alcohol. She loves her alcohol. I really, really like to give her beer. I give her beer, and I also give her coffee. I give her tea sometimes, and I also give her Jameson's, and I give her tequila. So, with the worm in it. She loves the worm. So, good choices of beverages include coffee, red, white, or pink wine, brandy, tequila, rum, beer, sherry, whiskey, tea, hot chocolate, licorice, liquor, and wine. Wine coolers. I don't know where that came from. Wine coolers. That's kind of interesting. So, beverages should be removed within 48 hours after the offering has been made. Make sure to always serve beverages in glass, never plastic. Santisima Muerte has a taste for hard liquor. So, I always have a small shot glass of whiskey or something, rum for her. This person also has the same experience as I do. She puts her shot glass on the altar. The next day, it's completely gone. This person has to tell her, okay, whoa, slow down. So she does. She loves her alcohol. Okay, stones. Here, this is fun. This is really fun. Okay, stones that are appropriate to place on her altar as an offering for her. Okay, so any of these stones make nice offerings for La Santisima Muerte, and they bring in yet another element of nature. Clear quartz, rose quartz, river rock, lodestones, tiger's eye, hematite, citrine, amethyst, turquoise, ruby, and garnet. You can also use your birthstone as an offering, since it is a representation of yourself by birth. I have amethyst on her altar. I have a lot of different rocks. I have cemetery rocks on her altar. All very good. So other suitable offerings for her include holy water, avocados, Tabasco sauce, honey, magnets, soil from different locations, toys, money, siete machos cologne. That stuff smells terrible. I mean, that is really, really... she likes it, but it's potent. Very potent. Hard candy, chocolate squares, mints, rosaries, just like my rosary I gave to her. Well, I didn't really give it to her, we share it, since my grandma got it for me. So, jewelry, medals, milagros, which would be those charms, different charms, and milagros, which are inside the base, so they sit up. They're actually really heavy. Where did I go? Oh, sugar skulls, cakes, and other baked goods. Photos, letters, written prayers, and feather boas. So, that is what she likes. That is the basics. Part 1 and 2 of what she likes as an offering. So, on my public page for you guys, I will put up a picture, like a diagram, and I will do a blog to kind of tell you how to construct the altar. If you go back and you watch the last 2 videos I've done with her, it kind of describes how to get into a relationship, a working relationship with her. So, yeah, very good, very good. And if you guys can make these milagros, they're very good, very good. Just get some clay, and I will tell you how later in another video. But yeah, these are just amazing. I love these things. They're freaking heavy too. So yeah, they have, each one has been blessed by her. And they all serve a different purpose. I love those amazing little things. So yes, those are her milagros. But yeah, I will definitely get a bunch of stuff blogged that I need to get blogged. Sorry, very sorry. Checking emails, everything. Going to get the full moon ritual up for the next full moon, planting ivy in the bowl with the bone, just like Monica, all of you. Yes, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put some shungite too in it, so it can literally be transformed into something negative to positive. So mass magic is coming. Yes, I'm just not ready yet. Not ready yet, but it is coming. So, alright guys, that's it. That's it for today. So, I will get all of this blogged, promise. Promise, I promise, I promise. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad you guys like this little series of deities that I work with. I definitely, once I get through La Santisima Muerte, I will go on to other spirits that I work with, Lilith, Samael, Hecate, all of them. So it's gonna be fun. So alright guys, and Ouija Travels is almost trending. Get it trending. Get it trending. Ouija Travels. So alright guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, have a good week, and I love you all very much. And thank you guys for watching. So, I hope you guys like this one. So, alright guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, and I love you all very much.